Hi, my name's Rachel. I'm the homegrown gardener, and today we're outside and we're going to be digging up the sweet potatoes. Some time back, as a gardening experiment, I'd bought some sweet potatoes and I placed they were organic sweet potatoes, and I placed one of them into a glass of water so that the bottom was submerged and the top was outside, and just left it on the windowsill. Now what happened was the bottom part sprouted roots and the top part sprouted like leaves, like it started to grow. And as that develops, you can actually gently separate out the sprouts and they will develop a root system of themselves. So I planted some of them in the in-bed garden at the old house, and I also put some into a pot. So today we're going to be digging up that pot to see if I've got any sweet potatoes. So here in this pot we have the sweet potatoes, and you can see that all of the leaves have started to die back. So this is why I've decided to actually dig this up today. Now sweet potatoes are a great crop because these leaves, they're actually edible. Some of the leaves are still healthy, so I'm going to be keeping these, and we'll eat them in a salad or in sauteed greens, and then the rest of the plant will go into the compost, and hopefully underneath we might be lucky and have a few sweet potatoes. So I've chopped back most of the growth. You can see here that there's actually some new sprout coming up, so I'm not sure if that means that I've got sweet potatoes underneath or not, but I'm going to dig this up. One of the things I love about gardening is that nothing goes to waste. So in here we have the stems and the older leaves that were dying back, so I'll be composting those along with my food scraps. As I'm digging down into this pot, I can see that there are some roots, but it doesn't appear that any like actual sweet potatoes, the large tubers, have formed. So I'm not sure what's gone wrong. Maybe not enough sunlight, maybe the soil wasn't right, maybe they don't like growing in pots. Anyone that's had success growing sweet potatoes, I'd love to hear from you, and any ideas that you've got to improve my next attempt. So this here is the end result of my sweet potato experiment, and while there were some tubers, I guess, that were starting to try and form, I don't really think I have much of a harvest. The roots were definitely starting to thicken, and I left them longer than what the growing time for sweet potatoes says. So I'm not sure if I'd left these even longer, if they would have grown into proper sweet potatoes, or if there's something else that might have gone wrong. I've ended up with a small handful of very tiny sweet potatoes, my bountiful harvest. Anyway, I'm grateful for this. I do have a nice bowl of greens, so it's not a complete loss. I'll be eating these, and I've also kept the fresh shoots, so I've kept these slips, and I'm hoping that I can replant these and try again. I've decided that I'm going to refresh this pot with some fresh compost, some homemade compost, and plant some of those slips, the new sprouts that have grown from the sweet potato, and try again. Not all garden projects are always a success, ending in a great harvest for you and your family, but I really enjoy the process of learning about gardening, observing nature, and hopefully I'll do better with my sweet potatoes next time. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy